So welcome back to the adventure, guys. Today we are going to be going on an adventure back to Big Lake, but first we want to get the bathtub installed. Last time we bolted it up because we knew it was temporary. This time I'm going to weld it up and hopefully I never have to take it down again because it's not coming down again. My inverter will run the welder, so let's actually put it to the test. Let's do some work with it this time.
We're making the drain hole for the tub. We filled it up another time to see if it leaked any, and it didn't. So I'm gonna take this cup and I'm gonna upside down it. And I'm gonna put it in the water, and then Kimi's gonna drill a hole into the cup, and hopefully he doesn't get too wet. This might be the stupidest thing we've done yet.
Go on this corner right here, right?
Yep.
This actually might work, maybe. No way it works.
It mostly worked.
Kinda.
Did it go through the cup?
The cup probably, oh it did.
All right, so it mostly worked, mostly. It drilled through a little bit and the tip grazed my finger, but it didn't go deep. It just scratched me. I'm okay. It just looked more than it is because there's water involved. You know how that goes. So we gotta put the drain on now. Does this mean this is a real bathtub now? Look at it, it's beautiful. The bolts that we got that were 3 inches long are not quite long enough, so we had to put rivet nuts in these side pieces so that we could actually get a thread on the other side of that bolt.
That one's in.
Sweet!
The other one didn't go.
What?
Okay. I am not a fan of this winch. Okay. Alright, so that was pretty frustrating getting that bike in there, but it's in there, and now we're moving on to finishing up the bathtub so we can get out there and relax and enjoy this weekend. Let me know when you're ready, Steph. You got a 1/2 inch deep?
Huh?
1/2 inch deep well socket?
No.
Do you need a 1/2 inch deep well?
Yeah.
So while she gets a 1/2 inch deep well, I'll tell you about this. We end up getting a much longer hardware, and hopefully this makes it easier to put things in today. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna turn off the camera and we're gonna fight with this. Hopefully not the rest of the night. So this right here is our 10 micron carbon filter. Yeah, so she just turned on the water and that one just filled up. So this 10 micron carbon filter is like a pre-filter for all the water coming in. This filters everything before it gets to the pump. Very first thing it sees, the water will see, is that filter. So then it comes all the way down to these 3 filters, and this one is a 5 micron carbon filter. This is a like a green block. It's supposed to block carbon and the taste of chlorine. And then a 1 micron absolute filter, which gets supposed to get everything else. So the guy down at the water filter store said that with these filters we can pretty much pull water from anywhere but salt water. I don't know if I'm gonna trust that, but we should still be okay to drink water, hopefully from Arizona and Nevada and Texas, because you guys, the water is like flammable. So let's hopefully we can drink that and not hurt ourselves. So I'm going to flip this switch and this will, yeah, I know. So I'm going to turn off the pump, isolate the pump circuit, and then flip this switch here, and it's going to fill up these 3 water filters. Oh, let's not feed the rest of our system yet. Forgot to turn that one off. This one here is our main water disconnect for the rest of the system. And then with this switch, this is what we would normally use to feed our water tanks. So when I turn this on, it's just gonna take the pressure out the line. And then I've got 2 more switches right here. These 2. This one is our low point drain, and this one is our water tank fill up. So I'm going to flip this on. It's probably going to be kind of loud. It needs to flush all of the filters for 20 minutes. And actually thinking about it, I should probably take out the 1 micron absolute, because everything filtered or everything flushed out from all the rest of the lines will be caught in that 1 micron absolute. So let's actually turn this off. I'm going to relieve the pressure. All the pressure's out the line.
Yeah, right, actually. You can actually see it.
You see it starting to build up?
No, I saw like a black cloud in there.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and take out the 1 micron absolute.
Okay.
Okay, let me turn the water back on. And you can see all the stuff that's building up in there. Now it's all flushing out the whole system. Set a timer for 20 minutes.
All right, 20 minutes, starting now.
And now we can come over, and this switch will fill our water tanks. And it's getting filled with fresh filtered water.
So we have a leak, and Kimi doesn't think that he can fix it without taking the fitting off, so he's going to just take the fitting off and put more tape on it. But I don't think it's going to work because the water tank has lots of water in it. It's like 75% full now.
Oh, here it goes. All loaded up, ready to go, ready to head out. I just need to warm up the truck and then hit the road. But last time our cameras were not really adjusted right, so I'm gonna crawl on the top and adjust the camera, and you tell me, Steph, when it's adjusted right. Okay. It's the edge of the truck. At the bottom little bit of the frame.
Yeah.
For this one, I want to see where this one stops.
That's good. Yeah, that's good. Okay, that's good actually. That's perfect.
We're on the way to Big Lake. We were planning on leaving this morning, like probably 10 or 11 o'clock in the morning. But here it is, 11:30 at night, and now we're finally on the road. This sunset is amazing.
The windows are really dirty, but the sun is really pretty. Kiwi's pretty too. Oh.
Alright, so it is 2 o'clock in the morning. We finally made it to Big Lake. We did hang out with family just for a little bit, but it's bedtime. And last time I ran an extension cord, like a really long USB-C from the cab, and charged my phone off of that. Tonight I want to go ahead and hook up our lights that we've had for months. And I'm very tired. But we're gonna get this done.
Our bed's fixing to be so sandy. In classical making adventure fashion. Always working on something. Never going to bed on time.
Nope. Okay.
I think you should wire it on the outside today and we'll fix it later. Sometime during the winter we tried to install some underglow and it didn't quite work out because it was way too cold for the connectors to work. It's not super important. It's not a major system and right now we want to get the truck done, so we've shifted our focus onto things that matter, like charging our phone at night.
Said that like it didn't matter.
I guess it does matter.
If I don't charge my phone, how will I know that we got a new subscriber?
So you heard the man. He keeps his phone on so he can see when he gets new subscribers. All of this work would be useless if nobody subscribed. So nope, subscribe.
Not true. We're doing this work regardless.
Just let me do the call to action, Kami.
Subscribe to see more of this stuff, but we will definitely be doing this regardless if you do or not.
Oh, it's a touch button.
Does it work?
I tried to press it, yes. But there's no fuse in it.
Okay.
So let's come over here and find us a fuse for this goober.
It's in?
It's in.
Yeah.
Oh.
We got high, no,
higher,
low, medium,
even higher, and red.
Red is just like I need to see what's going on, but I want to preserve my night vision.
Yeah. Alright, we're going to bed. We'll see you all in the morning. Oh, that's nice. That's perfect for reading.
With that.
Yeah, I think so too.
Especially if we do it like that.
Yeah, because we don't have blinds yet, and if we change clothes with the lights on, people can see our naked butts.
Yeah.
And I don't know about you, but I don't like people looking at my naked butt.
And right over there, that's my parents.
Yep. Right there.
Even though they've seen my naked butt, I don't think they've seen Stephanie.
And I don't want them to. Do not want them to.
Hers would probably glow. Doesn't get much sun.
Alright. Good night, y'all.
So, good morning. So one of our cousins made breakfast this morning, so no cereal. Even though we did remember to bring spoons this time. Pups are getting their food. They're done already. Alright, so we were having an issue with some bad water pressure. And looking at this, there's a lot of dirt in the top of that. And there's a screen in here too, so if I push that screen through. Yeah, there's our issue right there. It wasn't the filters, it was just this. It's so clogged up. So we'll set that there and we'll see if we got good pressure now. Nice and good pressure. And then clean this thing off. Stick it all back together again. See if we have good pressure. Actually, I want to clean this off too. This already is way more pressure than what we had before. Oh yeah, there it is.
Yeah. Pretty good.
Sweet.
Awesome sauce.
Alrighty.
Thank you, lovely.
Now, since we don't have a gray tank yet, we gotta do a bucket. Unfortunately. That is making a giant mess. more? Hi, buddy. I think they like our truck.
I think so too. I'm glad they like it. Yeah, I'm glad.
Here we are again, late at night, ready to go to bed, and I want to finish another project on the truck. Tonight I am hooking up the hot water heater. Alright, so I need to cut this copper line and then flare it in to make this connection, and then just gotta hook up the wiring and we should be making hot water. Not too much to do, just a real quick thing right there. He says before he spends 3 hours doing it.
Ooh. I'm not sure why we wait all day
Me either.
to do something. Well, so that we can do it while we're tired and ready to go to bed. Every day. Every day.
Kind of bad, isn't it?
That's just kind of what we do.
So, quick update is this is not going to be a quick process. I need to run another circuit from our fuse box because I forgot to put one for the electric ignition on this hot water heater. So no hot water tonight. So we see you guys tomorrow. We're gonna go take the pups on a bicycle right now. Get them some of their energy out. As soon as I said that, she looked at me very intently. Look at him.
Monkey, you wanna go on a bike ride? Nikita, you wanna go on a bike ride? Let's go on a bike ride. Come on. You're so cute.
I just gotta grab some nice fresh filtered water from our water system. Very confident in this water. It tastes so much better even than bottled water.
Buggy. Good boy. Stay on that side. Last time we went all the way to Three Bears and the pups' paw pads were a little sore. So we're not gonna overdo them and try to work up their endurance a little bit more on their feet. Most of the time when we let them run run on grass, and that hasn't done a very good job of toughening up their little feet. So this is good for their little feet, but not too much. So we're just gonna go to the end of the road and back. Just turn around here.
Go down the dirt.
Okay.
Get on back.
All right. Oh boy. I'm not a brave bean. Come on, Steph, be a brave bean. I should be able to do this just fine. I do single track, but something about gravel. Okay, I did it. I did it. We had a really good 4th of July. Hanging out with family, barbecuing, running with the pups. We're about ready to go home. We are just cleaning up the truck, making sure everything's down. Everything's not down yet. And then we're gonna be heading out of here. It is about, what time is it? Almost 9 p.m. Milwaukee, are you ready to go home? Yeah, are you ready to go home?
I think I need to tighten another fitting a quarter turn or so, and it'll be perfect. pump worked fine, batteries worked fine, everything. Another very successful trip. More systems coming online. It's perfect. All right, so now we make our drive back to Anchorage, and we'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, guys. So we made it back home. The pups are glad to be home. I had the cruise control set at like 65, and it was cruising. And I was like, wow, this is nice. I don't see why everybody was complaining about the buses going slow. This is the same motor. But we got headed downhill, and it got up to like 67, and the whole rig started just shaking a whole bunch. And I was like, okay, that's too scary. So I bumped this cruise control back down to 60, and we came on back here. That's gonna be it for this one, guys. If you like the video, like it, and if you learned something, share it with somebody else. We'll see you guys next time.